nation's leader installing the newly elected board of the Torchbearers Association. An annual march bringing awareness to the issue of hunger this Whit Monday. And a resident of Garden Villas making an impassioned appeal.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all. I'm General Garkison. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, 8 young people on Grand Bahama have stepped up to the plate to make a contribution to nation building. While on an island for his regular monthly meeting on Friday, the nation's leader, the Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, installing the newly elected board of the Torchbearers Youth Association. Megan Shepard has our top story.
The Torchbearers Youth Association, the youth arm of the Free National Movement, was established in 1972 to inspire growth in young Bahamians by investing in their well-being through social development, education, and community outreach. The Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, challenging the team to remember their mandate as they go forward in their new roles.
Your vision is to educate our youth for leadership by instilling moral principles, promoting and fostering the advancement of all young Bahamians in an atmosphere of equal opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a few ceremonies that are as significant as that of installing elected leaders. For the new officers, it is a clear demonstration of your dedication to serve.
Newly installed President Royanne Williamson thanking those who have put their trust in her. She adds that she, along with her 7-member team, are ready and willing to take on the task ahead.
As your new captain of the Torchbearers, I plan to dream big, set goals, and take action in that order. With my co-captain, Leland, second mate, Orkia, deck cadets, Abigail, Preeka, Kevin, Ashley, and Roya, we will weather any storm.
Williamson says she is committed to implementing a number of programs to make a difference not only on Grand Bahama, but throughout the nation.
A few of my initiatives include developing a skills bank database for our membership, implementing a vigorous job seeking and placement program, participating in various community cleanup campaigns, establishing youth officers in each constituency, recreating an extensive membership drive, establishing an open door policy to voice concerns with minister responsible for Grand Bahama, developing a Big Brother, Big Sister mentoring program, planning and executing numerous fundraisers to become self-sufficient, creating a homework and tutoring center, and distributing various donations to those that are in need.
The newly elected board then took their pledge, promising to serve. They were also pinned by Prime Minister Minnis. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Switching gears now, Grand Bahama's traffic fatality count increasing to 6 over the weekend, shortly before 4 o'clock Saturday morning. A woman was killed in an accident on the Mall Drive. Now, reports are that a gray GMC truck was apparently traveling south on East Mall Drive in the eastbound lane with 2 occupants when it crashed into a tree. The male driver was taken to hospital in stable condition and the female passenger died on the scene. Police are investigating and are appealing to the motoring public to drive within the speed limit and to always buckle up. Meantime, the second person who was injured in that traffic accident on the Warren J. Labarty Highway last week died on Monday night. The victim was among a group of men attempting to cross the highway when a Voyager van allegedly plowed into the group of men attempting to cross the highway, killing 1 man on the scene, and a second sustained serious injuries. He was hospitalized and is in critical condition. While that victim succumbed to those injuries in hospital Thursday night, both male victims were visitors to Grand Bahama. They were crew members on board a vessel docked for repairs at the Grand Bahama shipyard. Police over on the island of Abaco investigating an armed robbery. Reports are that on Saturday morning, shortly before 2 a.m., a male reported that while on the outside of his home in Hopetown, Abaco, two masked males, one armed with a firearm, robbed him of cash and personal items before fleeing on foot. Police in Abaco are actively investigating this matter. In other news, scores of residents turning out this Whit Monday holiday to support the Reach Out Youth Ministry's third annual Cecil Thompson Men's United March. Organizers say this year's focus was on feeding the hungry. Scores of persons lined up to take part in the 2018 Reach Out Men's United March. It was an exciting time as they paraded through the streets of Freeport, led by several of the island's marching bands. Founder of Reach Out Youth Ministry, Dudley Sade, says that this year their aim is to bring awareness to the issue of hunger in the country.
Our main focus is try to bring awareness that our families are going to bed without a hot meal. So today it gives me great pleasure, just to bring awareness to that. But I'm so pleased to see the immigration is here today, Federal Marklepine is here today, different groups are here today, that we banding together, just to show solidarity. We always march for crime and social ill, but face our country. But today we're going to focus more on, make sure that people, when they're at their homes, let's remember the less fortunate among us.
The march is named in honor of Dr. Cecil Thompson, a veteran educator and nation builder. He says the funds raised from this event will assist in feeding those who are not able to feed themselves.
People who are, of course, we have scores of persons in Grandmama who go to bed hungry every day. And so on Saturday of this week, they fed over 200 persons at the Reach Out Center, and at the same category of persons who are hurting badly at this time.
Also marching on Monday morning was Member of Parliament for Pine Ridge, Pastor Frederick McAlpine. He commended Sade for putting on a well-organized event, while adding that this march fits into the government's plan to have a healthy Bahamas.
And it's a good contingent, especially to see members of the Immigration Department, the Boys and Girls Brigade, the Rangers, and so it's good. And it's also introducing something that our government has wanted to introduce in terms of a healthy lifestyle. So this walking is good for all of us in terms of getting up in the morning and exercising as well.
The march culminated at Taino Beach, where those in attendance took part in a mini rally. Earlier this year, 8 employees were sent to the unemployment line after receiving termination letters from the Freeport City Local Government Office. Most of the employees were all employed with the organization for up to 20 years. The employees claimed that the reason for the termination was all because they were being forced to sign a contract without being paid for their years of service. In an interview with ZNS News in January of this year, the Minister of Transport and Local Government, Frankie Campbell, addressed the issue but did not state his position. He said that the matter was in the hands of the Attorney General's office. While in another interview recently this month, Campbell gave an update on the situation and said that the employees made an appeal to rectify the situation.
The adjudicator to hear the appeal, and it was found that they were to be awarded for the time that they would have put in. My information is that they were no longer interested in serving in that capacity.